Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. B&B spoilers. Luna's heartbreaking medical crisis. Bill and Lee race to save her. Poppy paces the room, whispering into her phone. Poppy. She can't find out, Lee. Not like this. If she knows everything. Door slams. Luna appears, drenched from the rain, holding a folder marked confidential patient file. Luna. Too late, Mom. I already do. Poppy freezes. The line goes dead. Luna tosses the folder on the table, medical forms, an infant's footprint sheet. Luna, voice shaking but hard. Tell me why my baby's footprints are in Lee Finnegan's hospital records. Thunder crashes. Silence. Poppy. Sweetheart, please. Luna, cutting her off. Don't sweetheart me. You let me believe she died. You watched me grieve. Poppy. You were barely alive yourself. You lost too much blood. The doctor said you'd never survive if you knew the truth then. Luna. So you sold her? Traded my child for your peace of mind? Knocking at the door, sharp, urgent. Poppy flinches. Luna. Go on. Invite your accomplice in. Poppy opens the door. L.I. Finnegan steps in, coat dripping, eyes grim. L.I. Luna. Let me explain before you do something you'll regret. Luna. The only thing I regret is trusting either of you. She snatches a photograph from the folder, a toddler with her eyes. Luna. Who is she, Lee? Where is she? L.I. Steady, professional tone cracking. Her name is Maya now. She's alive because I moved her. The heart defect, it was inoperable here. An experimental procedure in Zurich saved her. Luna. So you played God. L.I. I played doctor. And I saved your child when no one else could. Luna lashes out, knocking over a lamp. Luna. You stole her life from me. Poppy grabs Luna's arm. Poppy. I begged Lee to keep you out of it. She promised to bring Maya home once it was safe. Luna. That was 3 years ago. Lightning flashes again. Through the window we see a black car idling outside. L.I. She's here. Poppy. Who? L.I. Sheila. She knows. All three turn toward the door as a shadow moves past the curtains. The lights flicker. Poppy locks the door. L.I. grabs her phone, no signal. Luna whispers. Why would Sheila care about my baby? L.I. Because the adoptive family, the surrogate arrangement, it was funded through one of her shell accounts. Poppy. You mean? L.I. Sheila Carter paid for the operation. She owns the paperwork. She can claim custody if she wants to. Glass shatters in the kitchen, a door swings open from the wind. A female laugh drifts through. Sheila. What a cozy family reunion. Mind if Grandma joins the party? Luna's eyes widen. Sheila steps from the dark, soaked and smiling, holding a small teddy bear. Sheila. She kept it. Your little girl, my grandbaby, sleeps with this every night. Luna backs away. Poppy blocks her. Poppy. Get out, Sheila. Sheila. Why? I only came to return what's mine. Sheila tosses a USB drive onto the table. Sheila. Everything you hid, adoption papers, medical records, travel logs. One click and the world knows the Nazawa sold a baby. L.I. You won't survive this, Sheila. Not again. Sheila. Survival's my brand, doctor. She reaches into her coat. Luna grabs a letter opener from the table, hand shaking. Luna. Don't come any closer. Sheila. Easy, sweetheart. You don't want to hurt family. Suddenly police sirens blare outside. Sheila smirks, backs toward the door. Sheila. Looks like the truth's already coming for you. She slips out into the storm, gone. The teddy bear lies in a puddle of broken glass. Luna collapses onto the floor, sobbing. Lee kneels beside her, pressing the USB drive into her hand. L.I. Take it. Everything's on there, where to find Maya. But once you see it, there's no going back. Luna looks up, tears mingling with rain. Luna. There's no going back already. She plugs the drive into a laptop. The screen flickers to life, revealing a photo of a child smiling in front of a Swiss clinic. Coordinates flash beneath it. Poppy. Zurich. The camera zooms in on the screen as another window pops up, a security feed timestamped 5 minutes ago showing the child being led to a car by an unseen woman with red hair. Luna. She's already taken her. Thunder crashes. Freeze on Luna's face, rage and fear mingled. She was ready to find her child. Now she must fight to save her. Luna. You said Zurich was safe. You promised. Li. It was. Until Sheila hacked the clinic's records. Luna's fists clench. Luna. Then we take her back. No police. No press. Just us. Li. You're not trained for this. Luna. Neither were you, when you saved Finn. Lee gives the faintest nod. Respect, and guilt. Snowflakes drift as the jet lands. The women step out in dark coats. A silver SUV waits. The driver hands Lee an envelope. Driver. From the contact at the clinic. They spotted the child boarding a van with a red-haired woman. License C47J7. Luna looks to Lee, adrenaline sparking. Luna. That's Sheila. The SUV weaves through narrow streets lined with cafes. Luna scans ahead, spotting a white van turning toward the lake. Luna. There. Lee floors the gas. The chase is fast and slick, snow spraying, horns blaring. Li. Hold on. The van screeches, sliding into a covered parking tunnel. Lee follows. The vehicles spin to a halt. Steam rises from vents. Footsteps echo. Lee and Luna step out, splitting directions. A child's cry echoes in the distance. Luna. Maya. A figure appears, Sheila, in a red coat, clutching the toddler. Sheila. Easy, sweetheart. You'll scare her. Luna. You already did. Sheila smirks. Sheila. You should thank me. She's alive because of me. You left her to die. Luna. You stole her. Sheila backs toward a service elevator. Lee emerges behind her, gun drawn. Li. Put the child down, Sheila. Sheila. You wouldn't shoot, not with family watching. She presses the elevator button. Doors slide open, a flashbang of light. She tosses a smoke canister. Li. Move. Smoke fills the tunnel, chaos. When it clears, Sheila and the child are gone. Crowds blur past. Luna and Lee track through the concourse. Lee checks surveillance feeds on her phone. Li. Train 9B to Lucerne. Platform 4. Luna. Then that's where we end this. They sprint through the terminal. The announcer calls last boarding. Snow whirls. Sheila climbs aboard the train with the child bundled in a blanket. Luna leaps onto the last car as doors close. Lee dives after her. Cars sway. Passengers murmur. Luna moves quietly down the aisle. She spots Sheila near the rear, humming to the little girl. Luna, whisper. Maya, it's mommy. The toddler looks up, confused. Sheila stiffens. Sheila. Sit down, Luna. No one gets hurt. Luna. You think I'm afraid of you? You're done. She lunges. They grapple in the narrow corridor, bags flying, glass shattering. Lee rushes in, a conductor yells in German. The emergency brake slams. Sheila loses her balance, nearly tumbling through the open door as snow whips by. Li, grabbing her arm. Let go, Sheila. It's over. Sheila, grinning. Not until I say so. She rips free, falling backward into the storm. A flash of red disappears into the snowbank. The train slows to a stop. Luna clutches Maya, crying with relief. Lee kneels beside them, checking the child's pulse. Li. She's okay. You both are. Luna looks out the window, no sign of Sheila. Luna. She's not dead. She never is. Lee nods grimly. Li. Then we stay ready. Together this time. Luna holds her daughter tight as snow drifts past the window. A red-coated figure limps through the trees, half frozen but alive. Sheila looks toward the rising sun and laughs softly. Sheila. You can't outrun blood, sweetheart. I'll be waiting. Ridge and Steffi stand by the desk. Papers scatter, medical forms, paternity results. Luna enters, clutching her purse, pale but defiant. Steffi. Luna, we need to talk about these results. Luna. I already know what they say. Door opens, Will enters, buttoned up, trying to stay composed. Rich. Good. Because nobody in this family deserves another secret. He sets the envelope on the desk. Rich. The DNA test came back. Luna. And? Rich looks at Will, who nods grimly. Will. It's negative. I can't be the father. Silence. Steffi exhales, stunned. Steffi. You're saying the test was wrong? Will. No. It's right. It's me that's wrong. He turns to Luna, his voice breaking. Will. I had surgery years ago, an infection, complications. I was told I could never have children. Luna. You never told me. Will. Because I didn't want pity. And I didn't think it mattered until you said you were pregnant. Rich. You both need to know who the real father is. This family can't survive another scandal. Steffi's eyes narrow. Steffi. RJ deserves to know if this affects him, too. Luna. This isn't about Forrester bloodlines. It's my life, my baby. The tension spikes. Rich steps back, signaling everyone to breathe. The sterile glow of machines hums. Luna sits on a stool as Carter enters with another envelope. Carter. A second test, just to be sure. We hushed the results. He sets it down. Luna hesitates, then opens it. Her hand trembles. Luna. The father is. She trails off. Will looks over her shoulder, stunned. Will. RJ? Beat of silence. Luna looks up, eyes wet. Luna. We thought that night didn't mean anything, it was before you and I, Will. Steffi storms in, voice cutting the air. Steffi. You and RJ? Oh, Luna, what have you done? Luna, pleading. It wasn't planned. I didn't even know I was pregnant until after everything with Sheila. Steffi. And now you've tied this family to her again. Will steps between them. Will. Enough. Whatever happened, Luna doesn't deserve to be cornered like this. He turns to Luna, softening. Will. You're still carrying something incredible. Whether it's mine or not doesn't change that. Luna's tears fall. Steffi looks away, shaken. The city lights glitter below. Rich joins Steffi outside. Rich. It's not the first time love made a mess in this family. Won't be the last. Steffi. Sheila's shadow is still on all of us. Even the next generation. Rich. Then make sure they learn from it. Don't punish them for it. Inside, Luna stands by the window. Will approaches quietly. Will. I'm sorry for lying about the surgery. Luna. I'm sorry for everything else. Will. Then maybe we start there, truth. Whatever comes next, you won't face it alone. He touches her shoulder, she flinches, torn. Outside, thunder rumbles. Narrator. When love, lies, and legacy collide, the truth is never the end, it's only the beginning. Press hall, day. The Forrester logo glows behind a velvet-roped stage. Rows of press, stylists, and shareholders buzz. RJ stands at the podium, clearly nervous. Steffi, radiant in crimson, watches from the wings, phone in hand. RJ. We're here to celebrate a new line and a new chapter for Forrester Creations. Asterisk, he stops, phones across the room ping. A breaking news alert flashes on a giant screen. Luna Nozawa pregnant, father confirmed as Forrester heir RJ Forrester. A gasp ripples through the crowd. Cameras flash. Luna freezes mid-stride on the red carpet outside. Asterisk. Steffi. It had to come out eventually. Rich turns to her, furious. Rich. You leaked it? Steffi. I protected the brand. Better our narrative than theirs. He glares as reporters flood the stage. Luna faces a wall of microphones, glitter lights flaring. Poppy rushes to her side, whispering urgently. Poppy. Don't say a word until we get inside. Luna. No. If I stay silent, they win. She squares her shoulders and steps toward the cameras. Reporter 1. Luna, is it true RJ Forrester is the father? Reporter 2. Was this hidden to protect Forrester stock? The crowd roars. Luna lifts a hand, silence falls. Luna. What's true is that a woman's life isn't a press release. Yes, RJ and I are expecting a child. And yes, the Forresters knew before you did. But let's talk about what they didn't tell you. Steffi stiffens in the wings as Luna walks onto the stage. Luna takes the microphone from RJ's trembling hand. The lights bathe her in gold. Behind her, the Forrester logo flickers like lightning. Luna. This company built its empire on integrity, on family. But family means telling the truth, even when it hurts. She turns to Steffi. Luna. Steffi Forrester leaked a private medical record to save a quarterly report. She didn't protect the brand, she protected her control. Gasps. Cameras flash wildly. Steffi steps forward, furious but trying to smile. Steffi. You're emotional, Luna. Understandable. Luna, cutting her off. Don't patronize me. While you were feeding the press, I was learning what it means to carry your family's future. She holds up a press badge, Steffi's assistant's name printed on it. Luna. Your leak traced back to this pass, logged from your office at 2 a.m. Reporters swarm. Ridge lowers his head in disbelief. Steffi's composure fractures. Steffi. You think one stunt erases where you came from? Luna. No. It shows where I'm going. She tosses the badge on the podium like a gauntlet. Steffi storms off, security trailing the press. Ridge catches her arm. Ridge. You just turned Forrester Creations into a scandal circus. Steffi. I was protecting you, Dad. Ridge. No, you were protecting your ego. RJ enters with Luna, holding her hand protectively. The contrast between their calm and Steffi's fury is electric. RJ. The story's out now. Let it be ours. Steffi. You have no idea what the press will do to you. Luna. Maybe. But at least they'll hear it from me, not a headline you wrote. She turns to Ridge. Luna. Mr. Forrester, I never wanted to hurt your family. I just wanted my child to start life without a lie. Ridge nods slowly, ashamed. The sun sets, reporters pack up. Luna steps into the light of 1,000 camera flashes, unbroken, luminous. RJ stays behind her, proud. Reporter. Luna. What happens to Forrester Creations now? Luna, smiling faintly. Maybe it remembers what creation really means. Honesty. Risk. Reinvention. Applause breaks out from fans behind the barricades. Steffi watches from the glass doors, expression unreadable. Inside, PR phones ring off the hook as Carter announces stock prices are rising. Steffi stands alone, champagne glass trembling in her hand as she stares at a live feed of Luna trending worldwide. Luna Nozawa, Forrester's new face of truth. Steffi. She thinks she's won. Behind her, a shadow moves, Sheila's reflection in the glass, unseen. Sheila. Oh, she has no idea what's coming next. Steffi stands alone at the long table, a stack of folders before her. The Forrester logo gleams behind her like a crown. Steffi. To herself. If they won't protect the company, I will. She slides a contract into a sleek black envelope. Footsteps echo. Carter enters, brow furrowed. Carter. You asked to meet off the books? That's never good news. Steffi. It's survival. The Luna scandal gutted our investors. I found a private buyer, someone discreet, ready to stabilize our holdings. Carter. Private? Or dangerous? Steffi. Both, maybe. But they're offering a silent stake for liquidity. No board vote. No press. He hesitates, scanning the documents. Carter. This isn't how Forrester does business. Steffi. It's how we stay alive. She seals the envelope. Morning sun floods the office. Ridge paces as RJ and Luna sit across from him. RJ's arm is around her protectively. Ridge. You two are the future of this company, don't let last week's circus define it. Luna. We just want to work, Mr. Forrester. The door opens, Steffi strides in, polished and commanding. Steffi. Good. Then let me rebuild what you two broke. RJ. That's not fair. Steffi. Fair doesn't save payroll. I'm finalizing a silent partnership. It'll restore stability before the fiscal quarter closes. Ridge. Without my approval? Steffi. You wanted control, Dad. You gave it to me when you signed those emergency powers. The room goes cold. Rich exhales heavily. Rich. Then pray you know who you're selling to. Champagne flutes. A panoramic view of Los Angeles at twilight. Steffi stands opposite an unseen figure, their back to the camera. Steffi. I want this clean. No leaks, no headlines. You transfer the capital, you stay invisible. Steffi slides the contract across the table. The unseen partner signs with a black pen. Their manicured hand wears a distinctive ruby ring. Steffi. You'll receive temporary voting shares under the shell name Crimson Holdings. Crimson. I like that. It suits me. They clink glasses. Lightning flashes outside, foreshadowing. Press and board members buzz. Rich, Carter, and RJ wait as Steffi enters, radiant in white. Luna watches from the corner, wary. Rich. Well? Who's the mysterious savior of Forrester Creations? Steffi. You'll all see soon enough. The double doors open. A tall woman in designer red steps in, sunglasses on. Gasps ripple through the room. Luna. No, it can't be. Rich. You have got to be kidding me. The woman removes her glasses, Sheila Carter. Smiling. Sheila. Surprise, darlings. I'm your newest partner. Chaos erupts. Reporters snap photos. RJ lunges forward. RJ. Get her out of here. Sheila. Relax, son. You'll pull a stitch. I'm not here as family. I'm here as an investor. Steffi. Security. Sheila tosses a folder on the table. Bank transfers, notarized signatures. Sheila. It's all legitimate. Crimson Holdings wired $50 million this morning. Check your accounts. Carter scrolls his phone, pale. Carter. She's right. It cleared. Rich. Steffi, tell me you didn't. Steffi. I didn't know it was her. The broker handled everything through intermediaries. Sheila. Oh, sweetheart, of course you didn't. That's what makes you predictable. She steps closer to Steffi, whispering just loud enough. Sheila. Now I own 10% of your empire. One shard of glass at a time, I'll make it mine. Steffi slaps her, fury exploding. Cameras flash. Sheila only smiles, blood at the corner of her lip. Sheila. Beautiful. Now the world sees who you really are. Rain slicks the pavement. Reporters shout questions as Sheila exits, umbrella twirling. Steffi watches from the upper window, shaking. RJ. She's inside the company now. What do we do? Rich. What we always do, fight for it. Below, Sheila pauses at her car, phone pressed to her ear. Sheila. Yes, transfer the next block of shares under Crimson too. I told you, by quarter's end Forrester Creations will be mine. She looks up towards Steffi's window and grins. Sheila. And this time, sweetheart, there's no washing the blood off glass.